Well, Jacques, first of all, you're very welcome to Leinster Rugby. How are you settling in so far?
No, settling in nicely. I arrived on Sunday, and my wife arrived yesterday. So and the dog arrives today. So things are the house is getting a little bit fuller with people. So no, settling in nicely.
Can you tell us what the few weeks have been like since winning the World Cup and travelling around South Africa with the trophy?
Yeah, look, it's quite busy in terms of getting to all obviously the corporates and the sponsors and the fans. You know, winning the World Cup was amazing in terms of what it meant for South Africa and for our fans. So, but it's still unbelievable, nice, and work to do. But it's hard work. You're on a bus and hard work, and I say it in a positive sense of the way. Because yes, the amount of energy that we got from our fans for the World Cup was massive. So it was nice to repay them with our energy, hopefully on the trophy tour. And then yeah, like I said, after that it was basically giving back to our corporates and the sponsors that served us so well over the time that we've been there.
And somebody else who was on the coaching ticket with you, Felix Jones, he started his rugby career with Sea Point just down the road. How influential was he in the coaching staff?
No, massive. Yes, Felix, yeah, I met him, first time was in 2016, just after he retired down at Munster. And then he's been tremendous for us, for South Africa. I mean, he's won 2 World Cups. He's got 2 world medals, and yes, I probably haven't seen a more passionate and hard-working person. Yeah, what a good man and a good person and individual he is, and his family. You know, so it was very nice working with him.
And obviously, preparing for the South Africa-Ireland game, you had a game plan for the Irish players. You're now working with a lot of them here at Leinster. How excited are you for that?
No, massive. It's always nice. When you're on the other side, I mean, you don't. We always say it, you don't know the other. You don't know the team or the personnel that you coach against. You don't know them personally, but they quickly, it changes like that once you start working with them and you get to know them. And I don't know them well. I just met. I know them for 5 days now, but people quickly get into your heart. Everybody's been super nice, very welcoming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with them. They're a classy outfit, very classy outfit, both Leinster and obviously Ireland. So yeah, looking forward to working with the players.
And of course, you previously coached at Munster, so you've lived in Ireland before and you know the league quite well. Do you think that'll help you hit the ground running here?
Yeah, it always helps coming back to a country that you know, and we were always open and honest, me and my family, about our time in Ireland. We really enjoyed it, but then things happened, and I always say, like, life happens, and we went back, but now we're back. It's a nice challenge with Leinster, and that's probably. A lot of people might ask why moving from an international job back to a club job, but I think the challenges that one will face with Leinster is massive. I think the expectations are massive. You certainly can't turn to your squad and say and give any excuses in terms of the players and the skill set and the athleticism that you have to work with. So I think the demands will be massive, and that's why it's a nice challenge for me personally.
And the games come thick and fast. We've an Interpro this weekend and then into Europe. How excited are you for the challenge ahead?
No, it's this weekend against 𝐿𝐼𝐻 will be massive. It's always tough there. I've been there twice with Munster, one tight win and one loss. So I guess 𝐿𝐼𝐻 is always it's always going to be a tough grind out there, and we expect nothing less than that. And then it's back in Europe, then it's La Rochelle. I mean, I haven't been part of the history against La Rochelle, but I saw some footage of it over this past week, building into Europe with some of the coaches. And yeah, it's going to be massive. Europe's always massive. So looking forward to that, to them and then Sale.
And last week we played in front of 50,000 against Munster. How much are you looking forward to sampling a bit of the atmosphere at a Leinster game as well?
Yeah, no, massive. I've never been at the RDS. I mean, with Munster, we always played at the 𝐉𝐚𝐬𝐿 and like they did last weekend. And I mean, to get 50,000 for it's massive. It just shows you how much our bigger support base they are in Ireland. And we experienced the supporters, the Irish supporters, when we played against Ireland in the World Cup. I mean, there was a lot of them there, and they were vocal, but always nice, you know. They know their rugby. They're always good supporters. They support the game. So I always enjoyed my time in Ireland with the supporters. So looking forward to getting the Leinster experience of it.
And you join an experienced coaching ticket with Leo, Andrew Goodman, Sean, Emmett Farrell, Rob McBride. Must be looking forward to working with them as well.
Yeah, that was part of the challenge, you know. I think to come into an environment where I don't think there's a lot of place for mediocrity here. When you look at Leinster from the outside and you look at the product that they deliver on the pitch, I mean, it's clear that there's not place for any mediocrity, and that's the type of challenge I think as a coach that you want. Not to say that I had any of that in South Africa, but I just for a change up and for getting our family over here, and for some reasons, more personal reasons. I mean, that's the reason we made the move as a family. But from a personal work perspective, I think the challenge will be massive. I think both from the demands from the coaching team, but also the demand from the players. I mean, they're top international players that have won a lot of accolades, so they will definitely keep you on your toes.
Well, Jacques, this is your first time in the home dressing room here. I hope you have lots of good memories here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.